So helping a friend, I guess I would call it prune some of his avocado trees. They're mature Fuertes. How old are they?
Like 60 years.
About 60 years old. And I just wanted to do a before video to show how we cut off the dead branches and reshape the tree. So we'll come in and look at this branch here. It's kind of looks like a new tree, but it's actually a branch that went into the ground and sprouted up one of its limbs. And this tree was beat up from the, what are we on the east side?
The west side. Yeah, south.
So we're on the south side of his tree that gets beat up by the sun. You can see all these. It got 111 in September and kind of beat up his trees. So this is what we're going to be cleaning up. We may get to 3 or 4 trees today and just work on it over a couple weekends. All right, let's see how it goes. So you guys are starting to see the tree take its new shape. And Paul's doing the undercut first. And that easy. And then we're just hauling it off like that, getting our exercise. So you get a kind of a before and after. All the dead branches are gone and the tree looks nice and shapely. Okay, so this is the tree after we've cut all of these branches you see here. It's pretty much all the dead branches, the branches growing into the ground and whatnot. And that's our final cut for this tree. 9 more to go. Okay, so we've cut one of Paul's trees. We've already pruned it. And if you, this is maybe one of his worst trees here. You see all that dead material there. We're gonna take some of that out and we're just gonna clean up this tree. You follow me in here. How many trees are over here?
4.
We're gonna take you in between 4 mature Fuerte avocado trees. Just for a background, this area near Mount Helix used to be avocado grove, so all of his neighbors have Fuerte avocado trees. So we're gonna clean these up. So we're like in an avocado forest. Look at all the mulch around.
Seedlings.
Seedlings. Talking about grafting material. Look at the size of that. Thanks, Paul. Look at the size of that seedling. So yeah, we're probably gonna help Paul graft on some of my rare Hawaiian varieties that I have. So yeah, look at that. We're gonna clean some of this up. That looks like termites. All right, so we're gonna get to work. Show you a picture of how it came out when we're done. All right, so Paul and I are making progress. I think we're on like the 3rd tree. But you should see this tree here. He thought about removing this tree completely and decided to keep it when he noticed that he thought it didn't produce this year, but there's a few fruit hanging. So he decided to give it another year, trim it up, and let's see how it performs. But you can already see I'm in the canopy of 4 of his trees and it's opening up already. We're not even finished yet, but I want to show you this over here. These are shoots coming up below the graft union. This here is a shoot from above the graft union. It goes all the way over there. All the way right there. So he chopped a few of these. There was about 15 to 20 of those, and he chopped most of them down, and he saved 2 to graft on. So we'll graft like some reed or a rare variety, a Lamhouse, or whatever he decides later. Well, just wanted to update you as we're going along. We're going to get another tree or 2 and call it a day and move on to the rest of his trees another weekend. All right, check it out. The last tree we're doing today. So that's from the other tree. I want to show you something interesting about Fuertes and the spreading habit. Look at this. Yeah. The size of that trunk, all on the ground. And this tree bearing fruit, flowering for next year. All that comes from a branch that's spread out on the ground. And if you look this way, you'll see a branch. Thanks, Paul. Another branch growing out on the ground and coming up, producing a nice, healthy canopy. So that's 2 branches on one tree on the ground and still producing. Okay, so this is actually the last tree of the day. We thought the last one was, and he decided to make this one the last tree. And you'll see where the side facing the afternoon sun, facing I think southwest, got burned up by the afternoon sun. So like this branch we'll cut back. You see new growth down here. We're going to cut it back up here for now, and in a couple weeks we're going to chop it down here and try to do some wedge grafting onto it. So we'll be grafting on a lot of its trees. We'll be grafting onto these suckers that come from below the graft union, and we'll graft onto a couple of the actual Fuerte branches. But let's see what this thing looks like once we get done cleaning it up. This is Paul chopping one of the last few dead branches on the 5th. So before I go, I wanted to get a quick video of a seedling that popped up near Paul's avocado trees, and it's not a branch from the Fuerte. So it's this fellow here just popped up from a seed. Let me get you a close up there. So he was asking, should he cut it out? And I said, you know what? Let's see, since it's flowering. If you look here, you'll see the flowers. Right there. Right there. And it didn't flower last year like the rest of the tree. So we know it's a seedling. And interested to see what type of fruit he gets. All right, so we finished trimming the 4, well, 5.5 or 6 total mature trees, but just wanted to show you a before and after from the outside of the canopy He's going to go ahead and paint the ends at some point. But you'll see loads of branches over there. And I'm about to collect plenty of Fuerte cyanwood. Let's take a look inside the canopy. You'll see, like I said earlier, he left a couple shoots for grafting, but you can see how we got more light in here. Piles of dead branches everywhere. It's pretty much the same area that you couldn't see through when we got here. So that's it for now. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Never asked for subscribers before, but my kids were getting on my case about making videos and not asking you guys to subscribe. So if you subscribe, I'll promise that I'll put out more content. All right, thanks a lot.